Hey VC, John here. Hope you're having a good Sunday. It's been about 2 weeks since I made a video. I did intend making quite a few over the Christmas period, but unfortunately I picked up a bit of a virus just before Christmas, like a flu type thing, and just knocked me out for about a week. Just didn't want to do very much, didn't enjoy eating. In fact, you can probably still hear it. And then I picked up gout as well, of all blinking things. So and it's not as a consequence of my high living lifestyle, I can assure you. I think it's more a hereditary thing. So anyway, I just want to do a quick update. What I'll do is I'll just cover some Fruits de Mer releases which came out recently, which I got just before Christmas. And if you've watched any of my videos previously, you'll know that I am a big fan of it. It's a bit of a cult label. It's run by a chap called Keith Jones, and he does a series of releases every 2 or 3 months, usually a batch of singles or EPs, but then occasionally albums. And the most recent batch which I received, there's 4 of them here, and I'll go through them each in turn. Keith's a big Psych, 60s Psych fan, so the reality is that they're modern Psych bands. But the first one is called the Fruits de Mer White EP. And not surprisingly, it is 8 tracks on 2 7-inch EPs on white vinyl. There you go, that's 2 of those. And these are interpretations of 8 tracks from the Beatles' White Album. And they feature bands, the songs are Cry Baby Cry, 3 Minute Tease, Glass Onion by the Beavis Frond, Everybody's Got Something to Hide Except Me and My Monkey, The Look of Eden Hall, Helter Skelter by the Pretty Things, Dear Prudence by Jack Allister, The Continuous Story of Bungalow Bill, Criterion Pie, Savoy Truffle, The Seventh Ring of Saturn, and Long 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 by Henry Padovani. Great little package, great interpretation, and I would recommend that to anybody. The second thing that he comes out with, he calls it the Fruits de Mer Annual for 2013, and basically these are 2 tracks. VC got disturbed, had to go and do something. So carrying on, the second disc in the latest batch is what Keith calls the Fruits de Mer Annual, and it's a couple of tracks which he couldn't fit on anything else, so it's various artists basically. On one side it's got Jennifer by Vespero, which is a Faust track originally, and on the other side it's Pegasus by Temple Music, Pegasus originally being a song by the Hollies. And again, show you what it looks like. Fantastic coloured vinyl. I'm not even sure what this is. It's like a mushroomy colour. See that? And again, bespoke labels. So that's the second one after the white EP. Third one is a band called The Look of Eden Hall. I think these might be from Boston, Massachusetts. No, not Boston, from Chicago in Illinois, but I can't be totally sure. And again, it's got 4 tracks on it. Lovely peach coloured vinyl this time. The tracks being Crystal Ship, Black Sheep, a track called Bangalore, which to me sounds a bit like The Doors, and the final track is called This Is Strange. So that's the third one, sorry. The fourth one again is a compilation EP called The League of Psychedelic Gentlemen. It's Nick Nicely and the Beavis Frond, and on the side 2 it's Anton Burbo with 3 Minute Tease and Paul Rowland. Now all of the tracks except one were recorded last year, but the Paul Rowland track called Puppet Master, that was recorded in 1980, so it's a few years old. And I'll just show you again, lovely vinyl colour, really deep red, and again bespoke labels. The final thing that came out with this batch, and I haven't got it with me, Fruits de Mer Records do what they call a members club, and it means that if you buy all of the product through the year, they send you a free album at the end of the year. It's a free CD, and it's called the Crab Sigh Out, and with another CD called The Crab's Freak Out. It's all Psych music, modern Psych, but unfortunately it's in the car and I've been sort of got it on heavy rotation there. Keith does have a bit of a sense of humour. He sent this beer mat out for ginger beer. Couldn't quite work out why there was a hole in it, but as you can see it's like a can girl with a hole in the middle. But anyway, the instruction, when I read the instructions on the back, you're supposed to do this. So it's a bit cheeky, as you can see. The next batch of Fruits de Mer albums are coming out in 2 months' time, about 6 weeks probably, and I've ordered them. One is a compilation of Holly's tunes. I can't remember what the other one is, but obviously I'll feature that one at the time. I just want to finish by showing what I've been listening to recently. Went to Henry's Records in Burton-upon-Trent yesterday and I picked this up, which is the Beechwood Sparks' first album from 2000. I've listened to it a couple of times. It was a sealed copy, really nice. But I don't think it's as good as the one that came out this year. I've also been listening to this, a band, my one to watch. I've been really championing this band called Dear Prudence. They are synth pop revivalists and they do a lot of covers of early 80s synth pop, stuff like that. Susan the Banshees, and the latest one is by the Flock of Seagulls. So I've been listening to that a lot. Pulled this out today, David Bowie, Wild as the Wind. I didn't even realise it's not actually a David Bowie song. It's off the Station to Station album, but Wild as the Wind was written for a film of the same name from 1957. It's one of my favourite Bowie tracks. Sort of was put in mind to listen to it after Rob told us about his dream of meeting David Bowie. So there's that. Been listening to this, inspired by Brett, James, Seven, and also this, which is another Fruits de Mer issue. It's Head Music, came out last year. Again, coloured vinyl, but it's modern interpretations of Kraut Rock music. So it's all stuff by, well, the bands are Waterfall, which was a Jane song, Johnny Vines, Paramechanical World, which was an Eamon Dull One song by Earthling Society, Surrounded by the Stars, which was an Eamon Dull 2 by Jay Torsey, Madrigal Meridian, Tangerine Dream song by Electric Moon, etc, etc, and that really got me massively into Psych music. So thanks for watching, VC. Hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend. Hopefully I'll be back on the video making trail now, having recovered from a sort of temporary bout that I had, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care.